You have been lied to. Every diet you have tried, every workout plan you have followed, every time someone told you to just be more disciplined and push harder, they were giving you the wrong answer. Because the real reason you cannot lose the weight has nothing to do with food. It has nothing to do with how hard you're working out. And it has absolutely nothing to do with your willpower or your discipline. It has everything to do with your chronic stress and exhaustion and what they are doing inside your body right now at the hormonal level. And almost nobody is talking about this. I'm going to break down exactly what is happening inside your body today. 4 things. And I need you to stay until I get to number 4. Because what I'm going to say as a fitness and wellness coach is going to be the last thing you expect to hear. And it is the thing that changes everything. Stay with me. I am Coach Angie. I'm a wellness coach, a fitness professional, and the creator of Soft Strength. I work specifically with women over 40 who are doing everything right and still not seeing results. And today, I want to have a real conversation with you about what is actually going on inside your body when you are exhausted, overwhelmed, and running completely on empty. Point 1, cortisol is running your body. Cortisol is your primary stress hormone. And when you are chronically stressed, not just occasionally stressed, but carrying the weight of your relationships, your job, your kids, your responsibilities every single day, your body is pumping cortisol constantly. Here is what cortisol does that nobody tells you. Cortisol tells your body to store fat, specifically around your midsection. Your body thinks it's under threat because chronic stress looks exactly like a physical threat to your nervous system. And so it holds on to every calorie it possibly can as a survival mechanism. So you are working out, you are eating better, you are trying, and your hormones are actively working against you because your stress levels are through the roof. You cannot out-exercise cortisol. You cannot out-diet cortisol until you address the stress, the actual root cause. Your body will continue to hold on no matter what you do. And for women over 40, this is amplified because your estrogen levels are already shifting. Lower estrogen means higher cortisol sensitivity, which means stress hits your body significantly harder now than it did in your 30s. This is not in your head. This is biology. But cortisol is only part of the story. What I'm about to tell you next is what most doctors never take the time to explain in a 10-minute appointment. And once you understand this, the way you see your exhaustion is going to completely change. Point 2, exhaustion is destroying your weight control hormones. Take copious notes. When you are sleep deprived, and most of the women I work with are running on 5 or 6 hours a night, 2 critical hormones get thrown completely off balance. Ghrelin, it's spelled G-H-R-E-L-I-N, it goes up. And ghrelin is your hunger hormone. It tells your body that you're hungry, even when you absolutely do not need food. Leptin goes down. Leptin is your fullness hormone. It is supposed to tell you when to stop eating. So when you're exhausted, you are biologically hungrier than you should be. You cannot feel full even when you have eaten enough. And you are craving sugar and carbohydrates specifically because your brain is desperately searching for quick energy to keep you functioning. This is not weakness, y'all. This is not lack of discipline. This is your body running a biological emergency protocol because it's completely defeated and depleted. And then here's where the cycles get vicious. You eat something you were not supposed to eat because your body demanded it. And then you feel guilty. And the guilt creates more stress, and more stress creates more cortisol, and more cortisol stores more fat. And you wake up tomorrow and try to be more disciplined, and the whole cycle starts all over again. The entry point to breaking this cycle is not another diet. It is not, okay, restriction. It is addressing the exhaustion first. Full stop. Now, here's where it gets personal. And I need you to stay with me, because this next part is the thing I wish someone had told me years ago. And it is the thing most fitness coaches will never, ever say out loud. Point 3, emotional weight and physical weight are connected. I want to say something that might surprise you coming from a fitness and wellness coach. The weight you are carrying on the inside is directly connected to the weight you are carrying on the outside. The unprocessed grief, the relationship that is draining everything out of you, the job that does not see your value no matter how hard you work, the loneliness that nobody talks about, the pressure of being everything to everyone around you, the exhaustion of being strong all the time because you cannot afford not to be. The emotional weight lives in your body as inflammation, and chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of stubborn belly fat in women over 40. Your body is not just storing food. It is storing stress. It is storing unexpressed emotion. It's storing years and years of putting everyone else first and leaving absolutely nothing for yourself. And this is exactly why I created Soft Strength, because I realized that real transformation has to happen from the inside out. You cannot hate your body into health. You cannot punish yourself into the life you want, queen. Real lasting change begins the moment you start giving yourself the same grace and care that you give to everyone else in your life. You deserve that grace too. So, what do you actually do about all of this? I'm glad you asked. I promised you 4 things. Here they are. And pay attention to number 4, because this is the one that is going to surprise you most coming from me. Point 4, what actually moves the needle? Number 1, prioritize rest as a wellness strategy, not as a reward. Rest is not something you earn after you finish everything on your list. Rest is medicine. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, regulates your hormones, processes your emotions, and resets your cortisol levels. 7 to 8 hours is not a luxury. It is a biological requirement for your body to function properly. Start treating it like one tonight. Number 2, manage your cortisol intentionally every single day. This does not have to be complicated or expensive. Breath work, prayer, intentional stillness, music that calms your nervous system. Even 10 minutes of intentional decompression every day begins to measurably shift your cortisol levels over time. This is not soft advice. This is backed by science. And number 3, move gently and consistently instead of intensely and sporadically. I know this is going to go against everything you've been told, but when you are depleted, intense exercise actually raises your cortisol levels further. Grinding through high-intensity workouts when your body is already in chronic stress mode makes the hormonal problem worse, not better. Start with walking. Start with gentle strength work. Start with movement that feels restorative instead of punishing. Consistency over intensity every single time. And number 4, stop restricting. Start nourishing. I know, I'm a fitness coach, and I'm telling you to stop restricting your food. Here's why. Restriction is a stressor, and your body is already drowning in stress hormones. Every time you aggressively cut your calories, your body interprets that as another threat and produces more cortisol and holds on to more fat. Get what I'm saying? Instead, I want you to focus on add protein, add vegetables, add water, add nutrients that support your hormones and reduce inflammation. When you consistently nourish your body instead of punishing it, your body begins to trust you. It begins to feel safe, and a body that feels safe releases weight instead of holding on to it. That is the shift from punishment to nourishment, from restriction to restoration, from fighting your body to working with it. I want to leave you with this before you go. Queen, you are not lazy. You are not undisciplined, and you are not failing. You are a woman who's been carrying too much for too long, and your body is simply reflecting exactly what your life has been demanding of you. The path forward is not harder. It's not more restriction. It's not more intensity. It's not more grinding, more punishing yourself for not being further along. The path forward is healing. It is restoration. It is grace. And it is sustainable habits that actually honor where you are right now, not where you think you should be. And I created soft strength music for your spirit. The healing playlists, the 1 hour of healing, all of that is for your soul. But your body needs this too. And I want to help you with both. Everything I'm building, the coaching, the music, the wellness tools, everything that is coming is designed for one specific woman. The woman who's tired, but still here, still trying, still showing up for everyone around her, even when she has nothing left. You deserve to feel as strong and as free on the outside as you already are on the inside. And I'm going to help you get there. If this resonated with you today, please subscribe, because there is so much more coming that you do not want to miss. Share this video with a woman in your life who needs to hear this today. She is out there right now, y'all, and she's blaming herself for something that is absolutely not her fault. And tonight, go press play on my 1 hour of healing playlist and let your body and your spirit both start to decompress. I'll see you next time.